Adventure, sports, outdoors, with host Harry Canterbury.
Hello there. How are you today?
This is Tarzan.
Hi, this is Harry Canterbury for Adventure Sports Outdoors, and we have the second part of our Honduras series for you today. Back in September of '08, we traveled to Honduras, and more specifically to the island of Roatan, just off the northern coast of Honduras, about 40 miles. In part one, we took you on an excursion called ziplining, where we flew through the trees like tropical birds. This time we're swimming with the dolphins, and then going on a scuba diving trip in one of the best scuba diving areas in the Caribbean, out of Anthony Keys Resort. And then next month, we finish the series with some very successful yellowfin tuna fishing. So stay tuned and welcome back to the island of Roatan.
Adventure Sports Outdoors, brought to you in part by Midwestern Firearms in East Peoria, John and Jan Meek, Illinois' friendliest Kimber Master dealer. Embassy Suites for the best lodging in the Peoria area, 309-694-0200. Watkins Marine for tracker boats and Mercury outboards in Pekin, Illinois. Crawford's Home Furnishings in Canton, Illinois for camo furniture, 309-647-3283. And Wolf Hollow Archery, 309-274-WOLF. In September of 2008, 3 of us flew down to Honduras, and specifically to the island of Roatan, part of the Bay Islands, about 40 miles off the northern coast of Honduras.
On our first day at Anthony's Key, we settled in, but within just a few hours, we got ready to see what Anthony Key Resort was all about. To sum it up, scuba and snorkel diving. Not being a scuba diver, I went along on one of their trips out to the local reef, and this proved to be a very exciting trip. Roatan is a very popular destination for many of the world's scuba diving enthusiasts.
Where are you from?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Mustang, Oklahoma.
Is this your lovely wife over here?
Yes, sure is.
Me.
That's you.
Mustang,
How long have you been diving?
3 years.
3 years. A lot of fun, isn't it?
Oh, we love it. A bad day under the water is much better than a good day at work.
People come from all over the world, and Anthony's Key Resort is the place to go. I wish now that I had gotten my scuba diving certification years ago, and it's still not too late. Keep that in mind. It's never too late unless you're lying in your grave.
Where are we going, Tim?
This is the captain,
This is the
actually.
captain.
Yes, sir, that's captain.
Where are we headed?
Stolen Serenity.
And how deep are we going to be diving?
Dive master. That guy gonna talk today.
How deep are you going?
Okay, sir, I'm Greg. The deepest we're going to be doing on this one here is 50 feet, sir.
50 foot.
Yes, sir. 45, 40 minutes. Bottom time.
Okay.
It's a very nice reef, very lot of coral and formation. And we never know what we can get lucky to see any marine life down there.
All righty.
Yes, sir. All right. Thank you.
brought you down here to Roatan?
Diving.
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 Is that right? Pretty neat stuff, isn't it?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The water is just so beautiful.
Very blue.
Really blue. How long you been diving?
Oh, about a year now.
About a year. Well, good for you. Now, do you bring your own equipment, or is this all equipment from they have?
We bring all of our own.
Everything but the tank.
Everything but the tanks, that's right. And the weights.
And the weight.
We don't want to travel with the weights.
Yeah. Especially now with the price of
Yes.
airfare.
It's heavy too.
Yeah.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this one here is called number 28, Global Serenity. This is that guy request right there. So what we're gonna do here, guys, this one here got a lot of coral information. This started from 65, 60, and dropped to 180 and more. So we're gonna be doing this one, guys, 50 feet with 40, 45-minute bottom time, which we're gonna go with the current. Leo will bring the boat to us, okay? So let's get ready, guys, so we can be just like Navy SEAL divers, one after the next.
We requested this dive because
Yes,
the man that
sir.
taught us in Texas, they named this reef after him.
They did.
Yeah.
He's an old schooler. He's been coming down here forever.
Must be an interesting dive then.
It's his favorite dive. He's been diving for 50 years.
Oh, good. Wish I was going with you.
I wish you were too.
Maybe next year.
Yeah, you
Maybe.
need to.
You don't get too old for this, do you? Okay.
Yes, sir. Go straight down. Okay, mi patrona, querida.
Where?
You ready, patron?
Yeah, turn my hair off for me.
No problema, hermano. You got the air, patron.
Oh yeah, much better.
Okay, man.
All right.
And where's your home?
Portland, Oregon.
Portland, Oregon. Been there many times.
Yeah?
Yeah. See you in a little bit. Y'all ready?
Howdy, I'm ready.
Okay.
Almost the last dive of the week.
Enjoy yourself.
Hey, young lady, go for it.
Y'all ready?
We're ready.
Last
See you
man
when
in.
we get back.
Yeah, enjoy yourself. I'm sure you're gonna have a ball.
We'll be back in about 30, 40 minutes.
All righty.
All right, you enjoy yourself on board, sir.
All righty.
See you in a little bit.
All right, have fun.
Yes, sir.
We'll see you.
I think the lesson is that if you go to Roatan and other places like it, and you never venture below the surface, you're probably missing the greatest show on earth. The variety of colors, the movement, the markings, it's a wonder to behold. You may want to get your scuba diving certification before you go.
How was your dive?
Fantastic.
Did you get to see any of the wreck?
No, actually, we've seen it earlier this week, so I was paying attention to the turtles and the moray eels and...
Sea turtles, huh?
Yeah, sea turtles.
How big were they?
This one was kind of a baby. It was like this big.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's neat. At least they're still here.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. Good dive?
Great dive.
Good.
Great
A lot
dive.
of fun, huh?
It was wonderful.
You recommend it for other people?
Everybody.
Everybody should do it.
Everybody. Should do it at least once.
The eagle reel was nice, huh?
That was cool.
That was the eagle reel.
Good dive, huh?
Good dive, sir.
Good dive.
Excellent.
One of the really nice things about Anthony's Key is that they have a medical clinic right on the beach, equipped with a pressure chamber for any divers who might end up with the bends. It's the only one for miles around, and it's a good thing it was there because I ended up using the services myself when I got a little overheated. After going out with the scuba divers, we came back to the dock and it was time to go swim with the dolphins. Called the Dolphin Rendezvous at Anthony's Key, and it is something we've always wanted to do for a long time. Don't miss it. If you have kids, make sure you see this. You'll never forget it.
I work at the Institute for Marine Science. What you guys are signed up here for today is a 30-minute dolphin encounter and a 30-minute swim. The ones that are going to be doing the 30-minute swim are also going to be doing the 30 minutes encounter, okay? Now what this involves, you guys are going to be sitting in the water up to here. When we take you guys down to the beach, we're going to want you guys to stay at least a couple feet behind your trainers and wait till they give you the okay to come forward behind them, okay? They're going to let you know where they want you to stand. Where the encounter is going to go on is on the beach over there behind those rocks. Over there with Lauren also, okay? Raise your hand over there. Lauren and me. Alright guys, have fun. Alright guys, you guys can go ahead. Thank you. Excited?
Yes.
I can tell you're excited. This is
Yeah.
wonderful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. We better stand a little bit closer too so we don't swim between us, okay?
no, you come with us.
Okay, we're fine. I want to film your family's reaction to this whole thing. This is incredible. You're not excited, are you?
We filmed for over an hour in the Dolphin Rendezvous area. I was with some visitors from the States, and HB was filming a family from Spain. The dolphins love to perform and be petted, and they like. All good performers love applause and kind words. Anthony's Key Resort has a wide variety of activities for you and your family, whether it's snorkeling, scuba diving, zip lining, fishing, buying gifts, or just touring the island and meeting the people. There's even a dolphin show later in the afternoon that HB attended.
Quédate en donde estás. No te muevas, no te muevas.
Ahí no, donde está aquí, ahí no. Al final de eso no, ahí no. Ahí ya no.
Por aquí no, por ahí no.
Oh, no. What did that feel like when you touched Gracie?
I feel it was like it was funny and it sometimes was like fantastic. I don't know.
Y voltean a ver hacia la cámara, ¿ok? También van a obtener un abrazo. Necesito sus dos manos detrás de estas aletas, no adelante, ¿ok? Tratar de estar en medio de su cuerpo, abajo de su estómago, y ella posa para la cámara, ¿ok? Regálenme un fuerte aplauso.
Ah, sí.
¿Ustedes tienen alguna duda sobre el abrazo o el beso?
Sí, ¿es que podrá?
Ah, ok, denme un minuto. Pueden hacerla familiar. Mira la cámara.
Mira la cámara.
Mira la cámara.
Oye, Gracie,
Una sonrisa muy grande.
Claudia, cierra la boca.
Ok.
La cámara.
Está potente, ¿eh? No la levantas ni de casualidad, ¿eh? Ay, caray.
Toma.
Tercero.
Muy bien. Sin miedo, gracias.
Hey, Mika. Look at that. That was so good. There we go. What you say? Kathy, there they are.
We're at a beautiful resort. This is probably the most beautiful resort I've ever been to in my entire life. But we're here with some real special people that make some real special stuff. And I'm holding here some of the best hot sauce that I've ever ate in my entire life. And I've ate every hot sauce from New Iberia, Louisiana, all the way across the United States and beyond. But Selassie, is that how they pronounce it? Selassie Ibanks lives here, born and raised here on the island of Roatan, and makes a wonderful, wonderful sauce. And of course you can't taste it, but I'm telling you, it is great. Can you tell us how long you've been doing it and how'd you come about to create it?
Well, I've been doing it the last 8 months now, and you know, first what I used to do, I used to bring it in a mayonnaise bottle, you know, for us, for the guys here, so they could try it first. But I used to bring it with a whole pepper. This is what you see here. You know, in the bottle used to come the whole onions, chop up onions, peppers, the carrots, and you know, they put the garlic on it and with vinegar. And one day I decided, you know, I started blending it, and I started adding stuff in it, you know. So one day,
get it to the taste that you want.
Yeah, and then I used to taste it every time I threw something different in it. I used to taste it until one day it just come perfect.
Now, these peppers here are locally grown peppers.
In the island,
now,
yeah.
what do they call that pepper?
Mutton peppers.
Mutton?
Mutton pepper, like mountain.
Mountain
peppers.
Mountain pepper.
That's right. We've also got yellow and green ones.
Now, is it a wild, indigenous pepper that's grown here on the island?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
And if I've been into it, would it be really hot?
It's very hot. And what is getting more hot is the seed inside of it is what is very hot, you know. That is more hotter than the skin.
The skin. So you use the skin, or do you use the...
I know. I blend everything.
You grind the whole thing?
I grind everything together.
Well, we can't get his secret recipe, because if we did, we would have to charge you for it. But this is a great entrepreneur here on the island of Roatan. He's come up with this great sauce, and we're going to take some of this back with us back to Illinois. But It's really, really good, and I hope, and I really mean this, I hope that this gets on the shelves across the United States because this is a wonderful, wonderful product.
Right now what I'm doing is, getting on the process, ready. So in a few weeks, probably, I could, probably export it to the States, get somebody to sell it for me, and, later on.
Well, if we break the news to everybody, we only want 20%. And if you come to Anthony Keys Resort here in Roatan, you get to have this yourself. But it's only available here right now. But one of these days, I guarantee you, this guy's going to get it all over the United States.
That's right. That's right.
Let's go guys, let's go. Vámonos.
Check out the sunburn.
No place better
to the island.
get some very nice third-degree tan.
And after the 3 days of outdoor activities at Anthony's Key Resort on our last night there, we were treated to a tropical cookout with barbecue and fresh tropical fruit and drinks of all kinds. And the local band even came out and played for our pleasure. We also were entertained by the local fire dancers. What a great way to end our fantastic stay at Anthony's Key Resort. We really want to thank Mandy Wagner and the entire staff for a great vacation and a memorable stay. This is a place for you to consider. After coming back to the States, what things stick out most about this trip? I think most of all, it's the laid-back lifestyle. After experiencing a particularly long, cold, and wet winter, thinking back to our week in Roatan is like a distant dream, but a pleasant one. But what we wouldn't give to be back there right now. Jimmy Buffett was right. Changes in latitudes create changes in attitudes.
Hi, Dave from the Stove Shop in Pekin, Illinois. Well, we've talked about several alternatives for heating this year. Outdoor furnaces, indoor fireplaces. Today we're going to look at a couple of alternatives to make your fireplace a lot more efficient. There's two basic alternatives to making your fireplace more efficient. First of all, a wood burning insert. You're still burning wood, but you're making it a lot more efficient than an open fireplace. It's got a sealed door. You control the air intake and also has a fan to distribute the heat. Or, if you're not into doing the wood thing, you can put a gas insert in your existing fireplace. Closes off all the cold air to the outside, 30 to 40,000 BTUs of convenient heat. So, two alternatives to make your evenings a lot more enjoyable and a lot warmer too.
We hope you enjoyed part 2 of our Honduras trip and all the great video of dolphins and all kinds of sea life. We really want to thank Cesar Rodas for all his help in trying to repair my camera and providing us with some great underwater videos. Our last segment will be fishing for yellowfin tuna with our good buddies from Pirates Bend, Captain Greg Baldwin and his two mates, Jeremiah Johnson, that's quite a name, and Cassidy. Lots of action, lots of good fish, and we even show you how the tuna was prepared in the kitchen of Infinity Bay Resort, where we stayed for our last part of our trip. It was a great trip, and it's one you should definitely put on your travel agenda. We'll see you on our next show.
Adventure Sports Outdoors, brought to you in part by Midwestern Firearms in East Peoria, John and Jan Meek, Illinois' friendliest Kimber Master dealer. Embassy Suites for the best lodging in the Peoria area, 309-694-0200. Watkins Marine for tracker boats and Mercury outboards in Pekin, Illinois.
Crawford's Home Furnishings in Canton, Illinois for camo furniture, 309-647-3283.
And Wolf Hollow Archery, 309-274-WOLF.